is brought to you by Scentbird. Stick around and see how you can get your first month for only about $8.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Sitting down at my piano. Anyone else having 9 p.m. coffee? Anyone? Is it just me? Good. That means my life choices are good. Did you have 9 p.m. coffee too? Because you are running all over the place, boy. So today, I don't know what has just like possessed me, but I have filmed 1,000 videos. I figured why not just end my filming streak by opening 7 different boxes in today's random roundup. Yeehaw! So this is the 3rd random roundup we have done on the channel. It's where I go around like all my little like hordes of boxes, my stacks of boxes throughout my house. And I just randomly grab and round up some boxes, stack them back here, and then we unbox them together, and there's 7 of them. So we're gonna go with some Speed. You guys think if you've seen Speed? Because they played it non-stop like in the 2000s on the TV? Y'all haven't seen Speed yet. We're gonna go with some Speed today through these boxes. I guess to assist in the speed, I should bring all the boxes over to my little chair. Alrighty folks, let's get into this. Number 1, Eyescream Beauty Box. These have been pretty good and I do enjoy the subscription. August, lovely. Ooh, Camp Glam. I do love camping. I would love to go camping, but not like when most people go camping in the summertime, like August. Go in the fall when things are pretty outside and nature doesn't hate you. Alright, so the first little things we have in here are the Carry On To Blush and Highlighter from AIAward Beauty. This actually looks like a beautiful shade. This is a nice like mauve tone that I personally really like. So yeah, that's really pretty. Oops, okay. Well, it crumbled just a little bit. So as soon as I opened this up, the lid just fully popped off of it. But the highlighter shade itself, it does look really pretty. It just, the plastic seems to be a little weak. Oh, there's crumbles. Did it get, oh no, it got my 9 p.m. coffee. I'm about to fish it out because I'm still drinking it. Oh, broke more. I'm just gonna set that down. All right, following that, we have a little skincare product here. This is my Skinny Mask Miracle Hydrating Serum. It has prickly pear seed oil in it and just like a whole alphabet of vitamins. We got A, C, and E. Ooh, cute. I like this little bottle. That's pretty fun. We don't really see too much like yellow packaging in skincare stuff. So yeah, I think that's kind of fun and unique. This is called You Glow Girl. The liquid is also very yellow. Ooh, exciting. It has a nice light like department store during Christmas smell to it. I like it. It smells pretty good. I can hear Tater whining in the background, so I think he needs a quick potty break, but we'll be right back. Remember, speed. I'm coming, Tato. Okay, we're back, and the next 2 items we have in here are very interesting. So these are from Crown. We have 2 different shades. There's Purple Fairy and what was the other? On Platinum, which is platinum? Silver? Platinum is silver, isn't it? I guess I like associate platinum blonde with like yellow. So I thought it was like a yellowy tone, but no, platinum is silver. What's so interesting about these though is that they say they're eyeliner slash eyebrow pencils, which I never really considered that like, yeah, pretty much any like eyeliner could also be an eyebrow pencil. But if you're in the market for like a shiny silver or a shiny purple eyebrow, then this could be for you. They are all wrapped up in plastic and I doubt I'm gonna be wearing either of these anywhere on my face very soon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pass these along. And then finally, the last thing in the first box here is a little palette from Ace Beauty. I do actually really like Ace Beauty palettes. I think they work really well. The pigments are typically really nice and the colors are also really pretty. There is a chance I do already have this palette or have received it before in the past, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. I don't know, actually. It is really pretty. Again, a lot of those like purpley pink tones. Oh, they kind of match my sweater. Look at that. We could be all maroon and cute. This does look like a very pretty palette though, and I like the vibrancy of the colors that typically come with Ace Beauty palettes. Oh, look at me, just fibbing. There's another product inside of here. So the next thing we have is from Bella Pierre. This is the Saturn Holographic Lip Gloss. That's also something that I've seen several of recently. Kind of more like sparkly, iridescent looking lip glosses. I don't know how well I would pull off like a baby pink, sparkly, holographic lip. I think like elementary to middle school me would have been stoked about this. Like, yes, of course I want my lips to look like a pink frosted donut. Make them holographic and baby pink. But now I don't know if this would really be like just my style. Let me know down below in the comments if you like this kind of like Y2K like light pink frosted style coming back. I'll be very interested in hearing your thoughts about that because I lived through it and I'm just not too sure. Look at us like lightning. 1 box already down, moving on to the second. Yeehaw!
Before we move on, I would love to tell you about today's sponsor, Scentbird.
Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service where you get to pick a new designer fragrance to try out every month for only $17. Perfumes are personally one of my favorite things to splurge on, but it can be a little bit scary committing to a full-size bottle of of a perfume that you haven't really gotten to try out yet. So with Scentbird, you get a 30-day supply of a fragrance of your choice to try out before you commit to a full-size bottle. You can also upgrade your plan to try out multiple scents a month, and it's a super flexible plan, so you can skip any month you want to without penalty. Scentbird has over 600 brands to choose from, and they carry top designer brands like Gucci and Versace, as well as indie brands like Confessions of a Rebel. If you aren't exactly sure what you're looking for, you can head on over to Scentbird's fragrance quiz, where they can help you find a fragrance that you'll love. The vials are 8 times bigger than a regular perfume sample, which makes them perfect for travel. I'm actually heading to Vegas in a couple of days, and I plan on popping a couple of these into my travel bag so I can bring perfume along with me without having to worry about it breaking. These are all the fragrances that I have received, and I typically like a really warm, spicy scent, but I wanted to mix it up a little bit. Even with fall coming, I just wanted to try out some new stuff. So I have Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, which is so refreshing with notes of lemon and apple. Burberry Brit Sheer, that has a really light floral fruity scent. D&KY Be Delicious, which I was so excited for based on reviews, and I really like it. It smells so clean and fresh. Versace Bright Crystal Absolute, which is juicy and fruity with floral tones. And then finally, Confessions of a Rebel Be Star please. That is more bold, musky, and creamy than the rest of them. And not surprisingly, this is one of my favorites since it's the most fall-like. But I'm loving these scents, and if you would like to try out Scentbird and discover some fragrances, make sure to click the link below and use my code Ryan for 55% off your first month of Scentbird. That's only about $8 for your first month, which is a fantastic deal, and I have some exciting news. Scentbird is now available in Canada. So click the link below and use my code to get a great deal and to find a fragrance that you love. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Is this a subscription box? Oh, this is from Glow Addict Beauty Box. I feel like I've never seen a subscription box change their boxes more than Glow Addict has. Where'd this random bag come from? Oh, that actually looks kind of beautiful. So the first thing we have in here is from Amuse. This is the Firelight Baked Highlighter, and the way that that is put into the pan is actually quite stunning. It's very, very pretty. It looks like a golden material, like draped around. Oh, it smells like perfume. Wow, that's just so pretty to me. I think that's really, really pretty. All swirly and whirly like that. That's beautiful. I was actually looking for kind of like a goldy highlight. However, I'm wondering if this is going to be super glittery. Ooh, yeah, that is pretty glittery. I like the tone of it, that really subtle like golden glow, but it is a little bit on the glittery side, and I tend to stay away from anything that has like chunky glitter in it, and I tend to stay away from like any face products that have like actual glitter pieces in it. I made the mistake of wearing, oh, what was it? It was a Fenty Beauty thing. We got it in a subscription box, and I was like, you know what? I want my face to glow. Yes, put diamond dust all over me. I rubbed it all over my face, and then I went to my fiance's little brother's graduation, and I looked like a disco ball, and we took pictures outside with the sun, just evening sun, just beaming on my face. I was casting little glittery reflections like all over the wall. It could have stuck me to the top of the ceiling and spun me around, and I would have been just as effective as a disco ball. But other than that, I do tend to stay away from like glittery stuff like on my actual face. Unfortunately though, because this I think is gorgeous. Maybe I'll reserve it for something, because I think this is such a pretty just like thing in a pan. But also I do think it looks really pretty on the skin. It's just a little bit too glittery for me. Didn't I just get this set of like magnetic lashes and liner? I feel like maybe in my last random roundup, which wasn't that long ago. I'm really trying to get through these boxes. We also received a little set like this, probably also in Glow Addict Beauty Box. So this little set here is from iBeauty. We have the lashes and the magnetic liner. The lashes are magnetic. They're also quite intense. They're very spiky and long, but I just don't know how I feel about magnetic lashes. I tried them one time, and I don't know if there was just something wrong with like my liner, because I thought it was just like, oh, it's regular liner that's got metal in it and your lashes stick to it. This one was just, it was just straight glue. It felt like Elmer's glue on my eyelids. Or lash glue, because it was just lash glue. I don't know. Maybe something was wrong with my... Following that, we have a little hydrating mask here. This is from Beauty Creations Skin. It is a watermelon mask. This is paraben-free and cruelty-free, and it's supposed to leave your skin looking nice and glowy. It would be nice if there was more than just one inside of the box, but we have just one single sheet mask. Is that a knife? What is that? Bottle opener? And then finally, the last thing we have in here is an eyeshadow palette. This is from Okalon. It's a makeup matte palette, and can someone tell me what that is right there? I honestly have no idea. It looks potentially like some type of knife device, but then also like a bottle opener, which I'm probably wrong on both accords. Like covered in glitter? Oh, there's fish on it. What is that? This palette's coming at me from like every different direction. I in no way expected to open this up and see just like a face palette. I thought this was going to be a brightly colored kind of ocean themed eyeshadow palette. It just says makeup matte palette. That's all it says. I was like, oh, matte blues. It doesn't tell us anything about it. So it doesn't tell us what exactly the products are. We have some powders over here, some that that are quite on the like orangey yellow side, some on the pink side. It looks like we have maybe a blush and a shimmery type bronzer. Oh my lord, it literally says what it is immediately underneath it, but it does just say powder. So powder. And then these over here just say bronzer, even though some of them definitely look like blushes. What an interesting palette. How very unique of this palette. I still have no idea what this is. Why is this confusing me so much? All right, well that was a very interesting box. I really don't know how I feel about the stuff inside of it. This is pretty. I think this is very pretty. Maybe I'll just use it as like a giant pan of eyeshadow. This could make a beautiful, lightly shimmery eyeshadow. So there's something. Moving right along, yippee-ki-yay. I think I'm just gonna throw in random cowboy terms every now and then. Do I know any other cowboy terms besides that? What's something Matthew McConaughey would say? All right, all right, all right. I don't think that counts though. Next up here, we have the Look Fantastic beauty box. On top, we have their very like editorial looking little magazine, and it says 08 over here, so I'm assuming this is from August. It's time to hydrate. True. Isn't that the truth? Dang, I haven't had water in several hours. What a nice reminder. The first thing we have on top here is from Philip Kingsley. There's something about Philip Kingsley and Charlotte Tilbury that just like demand that I say their names with like an incredibly overly posh British accent. Does Philip Kingsley not sound just like the fanciest British name? So this is the Elasticizer. It is a deep conditioning treatment. It's supposed to add bounce to a lot of hair types, fine, medium, and coarse hair. I got that fine hair, that real fine hair. So I could definitely use some more conditioning down here at the bottoms. It does get quite crunchy, so I'll give this a try. Okay, next we just have a loose gua sha just chucked in here. No box or anything. This is from Glove. It does appear this is actual stone. I just don't know what it's made out of. We did just receive one that was made from jade, which I thought was crazy. For some reason, like in my mind, you only saw jade in like museums, but apparently there is a wide range of jade prices, so this could be something like that. I don't know, it's kind of green. Oh, then following that we have a, hey, that's my, oh wait, no, never mind. I got excited for a second. I thought they were saying like this is like Ally's brand because that's how I spell my name, but no, it's Allies. Allies of Skin. Anyway, this is a 35% vitamin C perfecting serum. And I was just talking about how I have recently learned that apparently all you need for really good skin is sunscreen and vitamin C and retinol. I was covered on 2 of the fronts, but not the vitamin C front. So I have received a couple of things now that are vitamin C filled, and this one is 35% vitamin C, so that sounds pretty good. Oh, I also really like this packaging. That's super pretty. It's kind of like a nice salmon-y color. Again, another packaging color that you don't really see too often, so I like that. It smells like a hotel pool. It burns my throat a little bit. I guess when you have that high of concentration of vitamin C, it's gonna smell a little spicy. Following that, we have an item here from The Balm. This is the Meet Matte Hues, I'm guessing matte liquid lipstick. It's supposed to be very long lasting. It's in the shade Honest. It seems like it might be just a little bit too pink for me. I kind of really want to take the little, you know, stabby bit out, the applicator out of it. I don't want to like mess it up or contaminate it because I just really feel like this might be just a little bit too pink for me. Oh, okay, so next up in here we have a little bottle of honestly very pretty blue shampoo. Typically when we see shampoo like this, we have a matching conditioner as well, but I don't see one inside of the box. This is from Sachawan. It is the Ocean Mist Volume Shampoo. It's really pretty. It looks like sea glass. But as I always say, I have to use a very specific shampoo, so I won't be able to use this, but I'm gonna sniff it. What is it, buddy? Do you miss your brother? He'll be home soon. Ooh, speaking of Matthew McConaughey, this is kind of what I assume he would smell like in those cologne commercials he does. That's the kind of scent. I've never smelled that cologne, but just like visualizing it, that's kind of what I assume it smells like. And then finally, the last item we have in here is very dusty, but this is the Double Act Shadow Stick from Ico in the shade Cookies and Cream, which I really like that name. I like anything that sounds like food. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm pretty hungry. It does not smell like cookies and cream, unfortunately. Oh, it actually smells bad. It smells pretty bad. Stop sniffing it. This cookie shade, however, it looks really beautiful. I'm gonna swatch this just because it seems so pretty. Oh yeah, that's like a really pretty taupe color. It doesn't look super pigmented, but it is a very pretty shade. So here we have the cookie shade, and next to it is the cream shade. It was pretty creamy going on. It just doesn't seem crazy pigmented. Hopefully it like dries down and stays put because it seems a little slippy right now. All right, you guys, so we have made it through our 3rd box. Time to go ahead and move on to the 4th. Let's see, we got Yeehaw, Yippee-ki-yay. Get along, little doggy. I need somebody to educate me on cowboy terms. All right, look. let's go ahead and move on to this one next. Another subscription that constantly is changing out their packaging is Slay Glam Box. Recently they have been showing up in these kind of like little pet carrier looking purses. I think they're kind of cute. Wow, that's a ton of little lipsticks. Okay, so the first item we have in here is from Mana Kadar. Of course it is. This is cool because there are a bunch of different shades of little lipsticks in here, but this definitely screams like I got it at TJ Maxx to me. Oh, now I'm more intrigued though, because these are actually liquid lip stains. I personally don't really wear too many like liquid lipsticks anymore, but a stain, that's something I've been looking for. So I feel like I've ripped this box all to shreds. Oh no. Once it's ripped, you just can keep going, I guess. I feel like not a ton of these colors are like my shade, but some of them seem like they might be, so I'm gonna go ahead and give at least one of these a try. I'm gonna test out this one here. It's in the shade Lip Locked. But even though there is like a slight glossiness to it, it's clinging to every little speck of like dry skin that I have on my lips, and it's not looking too great. Also, like the color, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this on camera, but like the color from this to this, like I don't know how this ended up being this. Okay, that was unfortunately not my favorite kind of lip look. There might be a better shade in here, but the rest of them look even more vibrant, so I'm not too quite sure about these. All right, digging around in here, the next thing I'm seeing, ooh, very sparkly. This is from, I'm not convinced that this brand, whatever this brand is, really thought through the packaging when they were designing this. Can any of you guys read what that says? Because I certainly cannot. Oh, this is also from Okalong Cosmetics. Oh, wait, I got it. Loose highlighter. There we go. Bingo. I'm gonna go ahead and just assume that this is gonna be way too deep for my skin tone. It is like a very deep kind of coppery gold. I'm sure it's beautiful, but like that's just gonna be far too deep for me. Again, maybe I could use it for like some type of eyeshadow, but yeah, as far as like a highlight goes, that is unfortunately just not gonna work out for me. Okay, I'm feeling a couple smaller items in here. Let's go ahead and get those out. Okay, next we have this tiny little pencil in here. It says it's from Rasha B. It also says it is a duochrome eyeliner, which sounds kind of fun. Ooh, it does look very duochromy. Yeah, so if you guys can kind of see how it reflects like that, it's reflecting very green, at least in my screen, but it kind of has like a purple green shift. That's fun. Maybe I should have rolled the tip back down just a tiny bit before I started swatching it. I just kind of shove it back in there. You think it'll be fine? I am very oh, it broke again. Okay. Okay, I was able to finally get a swatch there for you guys, and it actually is very duochromy. Like, can you see that shift? I feel like it's mainly showing like the green kind of gold shift, but there's a lot of purple in it as well. It's a little bit on the subtle side to be like your actual eyeliner, but like I think in the waterline that would look super cool. The next item we have here is from the Beauty Crop. This is a blush duo. Oh, it sounds very fancy and healthy. Nourished with kale, Areona berry. There's so many different like fruits and stuff out there. I've never heard of half these things. Well, I've heard of kale and the other things I'm about to say, which are a pomegranate and papaya. Just that one berry. Never heard of that. But yeah, that sounds very fun. Like a healthy smoothie that somebody in California would drink for breakfast. And then that's all they would have. No like sides of eggs or bacon or nothing. Oh, okay. So the reason it's nourished with all of those things is because on one side here we have a cream blush, and then the other side we have a powder blush. There's just something about that cream blush. Does that not look like a lip gloss to you guys? Like a lip balm? It's just so shiny. I just can't imagine that it wouldn't be like, you know, kind of sticky on your cheeks. Alright you guys, so we still have about 3 boxes to go through. There has been a bit of like a time jump here because I took a chicken nugget break and now it's like 11 p.m. Let's go ahead and move on here to the American Influencer Beauty Bundle. This box has also been pretty good. So like every month you get a very curated set of things. I mean, like technically all beauty boxes are curated, but this standardly comes with like one specific brand, which I think is really cool. We've been seeing a lot more Ren skincare recently in beauty boxes. So yeah, this entire box is going to be Ren skincare, which listen, I don't even know now if we've received something from Ren skincare in this video. I filmed so many videos today and my chicken nugget break was a little bit longer than anticipated. So everything's just running together. But in the past little bit, I have been receiving more from this brand. Also, this is not how you spell like my Ren's name, like Ren the dog. His name is spelled with a W, so it's W-R-E-N, like the bird. Okay, yeah, like I just received this product in another box that I filmed today. Was it in this video? It could very well be, but probably not. So the first item we have here is the Ever Calm. Did I just get this? Or does it just do the same thing? I don't know. It's something about calming. It makes your skin calm, so I think it's supposed to calm down your redness. Actually, I think this is an entirely different product. I'm sleepy. This is the Global Protection Day Cream, which I think is a little bit different than the serum that I received in a different box. So this is a moisturizer formulated for sensitive skin to help combat skin discomfort that can lead to visible premature premature aging, so that is nice. Following that, we have something else from the Evercalm line, so I'm assuming that is just an entire line of stuff that they have within Rin Skincare. The next item is a gentle cleansing gel to soothe and balance. Next up here, we have something from a different line. I'm assuming this is the Perfect Canvas line, but they're calling this a clean jelly, and I don't think I like that. I don't think I like the name of that. Clean Jelly Oil Cleanser. This removes makeup, SPF, and pollution. I've never really seen anything list that it specifically removes SPF before. Is sunscreen hard to get off your skin or something? Following that, we have a brightening dark circle eye cream, and I do love an eye cream, so this is pretty nice. It is supposed to brighten and smooth, and I thought like the packaging opened up in a cool way, but it's just kind of broken on the side. So it's just a little bottle of eye cream, but I could always use some under eye brightening, so that is really nice. I do also like that all these products so far have said that they are like clean, so they're clean to the skin and clean to the planet. This one's also vegan as well, so yeah, these products seem pretty nice. And then finally, the last item we have in here from Rin Skincare is a Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. Is an AHA tonic like a toner, or is that something entirely different? There's a lot of skincare stuff out there, you know? Alrighty, so that was everything inside the American Influencer Beauty Bundle. The only thing about like it being very curated just to one brand is like if you're not super into skincare, like some people, not wanting to mention any names, but you know, like if it's a skincare line that's going to be appearing in the box that month, like you're only getting skincare and that's it. But I'll give you guys some prices really fast. This one has a little card with the prices on it. So the tonic slash potentially toner thing is $20. The day cream is $50. The eye cream is $51. The cleansing gel is $37. And then the clean jelly is also $37. So that seems like a pretty good value. Yeah, that brings the total retail value for this box to $195, which I think that's pretty good. Especially if you are really into skincare and this stuff is supposed to be like clean, good for the environment, good for your skin, and vegan. 5 unboxings down. Time to move on into some Ipsies here. I can't think of, I think I'm out of cowboy phrases. Sweet. Does that have something to do with like cows or pigs or something? I don't know. Alright, so the next thing we're opening up here I think is an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus from a very unknown month. It looks quite summery. July. So yeah, just a couple of months off here, but let's go ahead and see what July had in store for us. Oh, okay, so this is actually kind of interesting. I do want to wear like an SPF, especially whenever I go outside, which isn't very often, I'm gonna be fully honest. I took Tater out earlier today, like when the sun was shining, and I just kind of like stood there in the sun for a little bit and like photosynthesized for a minute because I realized that I hadn't seen the sun in quite some time. But this is actually an SPF from Murad, and Murad does like a lot of skincare stuff, and this is an acne control SPF, which I think is actually pretty cool. Sometimes I do worry about like SPF potentially breaking out, because even at the ripe age of 30 I still do get breakouts every now and then, especially down here along my chin. I have 3 that I'm fighting right now. They've been there for like 2 months. Go away. And the next thing we have in here is from The Migas, which I have never heard of before. This is a rose infused lip oil, which that just sounds gross to me. I don't like to smell rose, and heaven forbid I have to taste rose too. Anytime I'm watching something like The Great British Baking Show, for instance, I love that show like with a passion. But when they're like, oh yes, this is a rose infused buttercream, I'm like, what are you doing? Why do you want your cake to taste like potpourri? That doesn't smell very rosy. I was like, dang, these are actually really pretty. I'm sad that they smell like rose, so I had to give them a little bit of a sniff, but like they honestly don't smell very rosy to me. They just look like very juicy looking lip oils, but I don't know where like the rose part is coming in because I don't really smell like anything. Okay, well that's, you know, exciting because I can actually use them now and not like want to choke. That's a tad dramatic, but I wouldn't enjoy putting something rose scented on my lips. Ooh, that is a very glossy oil. Ooh. Slippery. That tastes like nothing either. I don't know where they're getting rose from. The next thing we have in here is another eye cream. This is from Dr. Brandt. It's supposed to be for wrinkles, dark circles, and puffiness. Alright, next to last in here from Volition, we have a Screen Time Hydra Mist. I don't know, like, is this supposed to be one of those like blue light blocking things? You know how your computer screens and your phone screens supposedly have blue light that ages your skin? Listen, that could be true. I'm no scientist, but that sounds fake as heck to me. So I guess this is just a hydrating mist that you can use throughout the day if you're feeling a little dehydrated, and yeah, it has rosehip oil in it and some type of green tea, so nice. Sure, it's quite refreshing. Probably could use this right now because not only am I feeling a little crusty, I've had this makeup on for so many hours, but I'm also so tired. Alright, and the very last thing inside of this Ipsy Glam Bag Plus is a little palette here. This is from Wing Me. This is the Ambitious Violet eyeshadow palette. Okay, so we do have several violet-y looking shades in here. Yeah, it's pretty palette. I don't typically wear a lot of like purples, but these kind of like lighter warm tones over here, I'm sure I could get some use out of those. This is an okay looking palette. I don't know if it seems like the most high quality or expensive. It could be though. I've never heard of this brand before. It just has a little bit of that like private label palette feel to it. Like basically where palettes like this are mass produced somewhere and then you just kind of slap your name onto it. But you know, it could be fantastic. I don't know. All right, so that was everything in the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus for July. I'm not quite sure why we didn't unbag that in July. No, I take that back. I am sure why. It's because I forget to do stuff all the time. So then, yeah, that's the reason. I just forget. It was kind of slightly disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna assume that was probably from like my skincare profile because I think my Glam Bag Pluses also match up with my other profiles. All right, you guys, and finally, last but not least, we have this Ipsy Glam Bag X from, again, some unknown month. And also, again, why did I not unbox it in that said month? Because I forgot. I'm running out of places to put things. There's so much stuff sitting around me right now. Oh, I actually do remember opening up my other Ipsy Glam Bag X's from this time when Alicia Keys did it. Alrighty, so the first thing we have here is from Juice Beauty. This is the Green Apple Brightening Gel Cleanser. Recently, I've been loving apple smell and stuff. It smells so good to me. It kind of like is a little bit nostalgic for no reason. It smells like hand sanitizer with like a hint of apple. Is the first ingredient in this like alcohol? No, not at all. It's aloe, but that smells like straight up hand sanitizer. Following the hand sanitizer, we have something here from Keys Soul Care, which is by Alicia Keys. This is a Sacred body oil. This I think is one of the things that I've never actually received from this brand before. I have received several items from this brand, especially in the, that's all folks. The American Influencer Beauty Bundle. We had like a whole box full of Keys stuff. The packaging's just lovely. I say it every single time. I just really appreciate the packaging of the skincare. It has a very light scent to it. It's almost kind of like an almondy or maybe cherry scent to it. I don't know. It smells pretty nice and I like a good body oil. You know, you put some on after you like shower and you shave and your legs look all nice and shiny. Oh, this box actually came with two things from Keys in it. So the next thing we have here is a Reviving Aura Mist. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. This is also something that I haven't gotten from the brand before. Again, beautiful packaging, just that like thick purple glass. It's so pretty. I thought so. I thought so. Wow, I was really excited to have my like aura just revived, but instead I just got assaulted with rose. Yeah, so that definitely has some pretty strong rose notes to it, unfortunately for me. There are some other notes of things in there that make it not just like fully rose, but it's pretty rosy. Yeah, Revitalizing Rose Infused Facial Mist. Dang it, I should read. Oh, my Aunt Mars here. This is going to her tomorrow. I'm gonna set that to the side. Oh, and perfect! I'm gonna see my mom tomorrow too, and this is her favorite mascara. That just works out so well. So the next item we have in here is oh no, it's the magnet one. So it is not exactly her favorite mascara, but I'll still go ahead and pass this along to her to see if she would like to use it. But yeah, this is the They're Real Magnet Mascara. It has a magnetically charged core that's supposed to do something. I can't, unless there's like little pieces of tiny metal inside of the mascara, which doesn't sound very good for your eyes. I do not know what a magnetic core on the inside of the wand is gonna do. I truly don't. Okay, so we have an item here from a brand that I've never heard of before. This is from Danessa Myricks Beauty. I do not know who Danessa Myricks is. I guess she has, well, at least a beauty line. That's something I know about her now. This is a Rosy Cheeks and Lip Palette, and I'm gonna assume we're gonna be looking at some cream blushes that can also be used on the lips. I'm just not a big cream blush person. Stickers, I hate them. Oh, okay, wow. So these are just like giant pans of cream blush that I guess can also be used on the lips. Something about this to me is reading maybe, just maybe, not like the highest quality makeup I've ever seen. The packaging doesn't really feel high quality, and I don't know, there's just something about it that's not giving me the confidence that this is like a very expensive item. However, I bet when we get like to the actual prices of these things, it's gonna say this is worth like a whole bunch. All right, next up here we have an LYS Aim High multi-use liquid highlighter. I had done a video. It was another American Influencer beauty bundle. I filmed the entire thing. There's so many products from this brand, and my camera decided to die while I was filming the second like 30-minute long section of the video, and it just deleted all of the footage. So we talked about almost all the products from this brand. I swear there's so many in that box, but it never saw the light of day because the footage was deleted. So this is in the shade Brave, which is a champagne-y shade. However, that's very on camera it's looking a little bit more champagne-y, but in real life it looks quite gold. I do like how that's incredibly liquidy. Can you guys hear like that that's a very, very thin liquid highlight. What I was gonna say is that I do like that they just really committed to everything being triangular. Like everything is triangular. Have you ever seen a triangular squeezy tube before? When I have. I don't know why they didn't make the box triangular. Literally everything else about this brand just all over the place. I don't know if it's like Illuminati related. I don't know why it's triangles, but everything is triangles. Ooh, okay, so this actually seems like something I would like. This is a Hue Stick from Live Tinted or Tinted Live, whichever. I don't know. This is for your eyes, lips, and your cheeks, but I'm assuming it's just kind of like a lightly colored balmy thing, which I have been loving lightly colored balmy things recently. So let's go ahead and get in here. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I was very excited for this, but I do almost think this is too lightly colored. This looks like a pale kind of peachy shade. I feel like that might not even show up, honestly, on my skin tone. The packaging is kind of nice and it does twist up, so that's cool. It has like a metallic metal rose gold packaging to it. Unfortunately, I think that color is just a little bit too light for me. And then finally, last but not least, we have something here in bubble wrap. Very excited to see what it is. Ooh, okay, this is from Lawless. I really like a lip plumper that they make. Okay, the name of this is interesting. I do like the packaging. I think that's kind of cool, like how the eyes show up like that. But this is the baby one. A talc-free eyeshadow palette. I'm excited to see what this looks like. I don't think I've seen an eyeshadow by them before. Kind of like that other product. You could also read this as the one baby. Okay, again, I can't tell like if we're just getting back like into the modern Renaissance palette era, but I have been seeing so many eyeshadow palettes with like this shade range in it, or maybe that's just the ones that no one's buying and they're just putting them in subscription boxes. So this just looks like a very cute little eyeshadow palette. I do like that it is talc free. I feel like talc is not good, apparently. What is talc? Isn't that baby powder? Talcum powder? What is talc? All right, let me get you guys some prices really fast out of here. So we have the Baby One eyeshadow palette, which is $25. The Juice Beauty Green Apple Brightening Gel Cleanser is $28. The LYS highlighter is $19. The Keys Soul Care Reviving Aura Mist is $25. And the Body Oil by Keys is also $25. Yeah, okay, they're saying that lip and cheek palette is 32 bucks. I don't think so. I just can't get behind that. I could tell that it was gonna be one of those things that you're like, you sure about that, Ipsy? Are you really sure that those 4 pans of what looked to be not super high quality lip product really $32? Was that everything? I feel like I'm missing stuff. Oh, the mascara. The Benefit Cosmetics mascara is $27. Okay, so the total retail value that I think it is, based on me trying to remember exactly what came inside of this box, is $205, which happens to be just a little bit low for Ipsy Glam Bag X, which makes me believe that I've forgotten something. I don't know what it is though. So $205 isn't horrible. It's not horrible, but because the Glam Bag X is the most expensive out of the Ipsy boxes, I definitely would like to see a little bit of a higher value, which we might have already seen. I just didn't calculate it correctly. But anyway, you guys, that was all of the boxes. Yeehaw, kippy-yay. I'm so sorry if the end of this video was not super entertaining. I was getting so very sleepy. My chicken nuggets were just, my body was processing them. It takes a while to process McDonald's chicken nuggets. I was using a lot of energy and I was starting to get very tired. I'm so sorry about that, but I wanted to get through all of these boxes with you guys. We are going to clear off this shelf. We're going to clear out that stack. We're going to clear out that stack. We're going to clear out the closet. And just thank you guys so very much for watching and sticking with me through this video. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me, and I hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!